Hi everyone, welcome back to another fossil hunting video. I've just pulled up to the beach today. We're going to be looking for some rarer lower layer ammonites today. It's got really big waves over there at the beach at the moment, so hopefully it's washed around something quite interesting for us to find. Let's head on down and see if there is anything. Right, so high tide was about 2 hours ago. So it's about 4 hours until it's low tide, so I'm hoping we can get on the beach. Like I say, we've got some really big waves today and over the next few days, so it should give the coast a really good old scatter. All of the rocks, I'm hoping, will be moved around the beach, and maybe it'll strip some of the sand and move some of the shingle, exposing a few of the nice fossils. So as you can see, today I'm out with my dad. We're going to give it a good old look around and see if there's anything which has been washed out of the shingles or the cliff. Nice and rough seas. So the cliffs of the very first section of the beach are all boulder clay, similar to what you will find on the Holderness coast. I'm sure you get bits washing out of it. I have found the odd Arnioceros block around the first area. It's all about being in the right place and the right time though. Yeah, that's looks like a Tenucostatum. Really warm one. I did just spot another large Dactylioceros in the shingle, but I've lost it now, that's the trouble. Alright guys, so I knew I'd spotted one, I just lost it amongst all the many rocks on the beach. Here it is. It's been in the sea for a long time, but it's certainly an ammonite, a Jurassic fossil. Obviously the common species around the Yorkshire Coast called a Dactylioceros. There's also quite a lot of coral material at Robiners Bay and Boggle Hole. I imagine they probably come from the old sea defences when they get smashed up. If I remember right, they're brought in from Norway. That's part of what would have been a larger lower layer ammonite, maybe a Oxynoticeros or a Epirites. Would have been a lot bigger though. Just a segment. Up there you can see the remains of an old World War II pillbox, all the way up there. Eventually it'll make its way down onto the beach. I don't think it'll take long because this mud is always falling. That would have been an Astioceros, but because it's preserved in shale, they never have middles. Everyone, if you do enjoy watching me hunt for these Jurassic fossils, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. Well, you don't get many more beautiful views than that. We've got a beautiful sunrise on a wintry morning, and then we've got a waterfall over by the right hand side with the waves crashing on the left. What a great way to spend the morning looking for fossils. Looks like there's been a little cliff fall here. If I remember right, I did have a quick look through it last time and didn't find very much. So maybe it's not the right layers of the cliff, or maybe it just needs a few more seas to wash it out. But it's worth keeping an eye on them, especially in conditions like this. Oh, well, that's perfect for me to give a tap. Let's take a look right now. Just waiting for us. Maybe it's a little bit mud filled, but you never quite know, do you? Can't really see anything in it. That would have been too easy. There's very crushed ammonites there. I'm guessing the Gagatisserus was too partial for me to really collect. Yeah, that's a shame, but on to the next bit. Bit of an odd shape, but well worth a tap. Oh wow, and there was a lovely Gagatisserus. Brilliant. So you can see the ribbon of the Gaggy there, and that's a perfect one for me to take back and use my air tools and air abrasion to clean up. Very nice. Last time we came here, which was last week, my dad found a cracking Astioceros ammonite, and once I'd prepared it, it turned out beautifully. Might even show that towards the end of the video. The good thing about the ammonites where the sea hasn't touched, they are braid up with the shell still intact, so they look absolutely fantastic. Looks like in the middle of that bit of shale was a little shell. If you do enjoy watching these fossil hunting videos and you'd like to support the channel, please take a look at buyafossil.com. We've got a bunch of beautiful fossils available for you all to add to your fossil collections. We ship to most countries, and there's a really nice variety of fossils collected from the Yorkshire Coast. Please take a look if you are interested. Thank you. So, this is the type of nodule that contains Gagatisserus ammonites. In fact, you can see there's quite a few running through the block already. I'll probably give it a tap, because I do like to give them a tap just to give me somewhere to start prepping from. Because some of them are not as well preserved as you'd like. The best ones prep really well, but some of them are really sticky. There we go, that looks like a decent split. So we'll just see how well the fossils are preserved inside. Yeah, that's not too bad. So we've got a little, looks like a Oxynotisserus or an Epirites there. And then there's a few Gagatisserus at the side. So that does have a few very small ammonites in. There might even be proms or just very small Gagatisserus. Look like Gagatisserus to me. I've just spotted a really nice Gagatisserus, nice small example. No, I've lost it again, but it is here somewhere. There we go. Little beautiful specimen, just sat there in the shingle, double-sided. Yeah. Oh yeah. We can see another keel sticking out of a gaggy. That's a prepper. They don't always come just sat there on the beach. Sometimes you need to use air tools on them. It's a lovely bivalve shell, preserved on a bit of what looks like shale. A little bit of rock on the top of it. So I've just spotted what looks like a nice big one, but it's probably just a keel, to be honest. In this rock, it's like in a shale slab. I'll give it a little tap, I think, because it is really crushed. Cracked right down the middle. Looks like it was literally just an outer whirl. So there's something that maybe not everyone doesn't pick up, little devil's toenails. There's quite a few at Robiners Bay. That's not very well preserved. But we collect the odd one, especially when they're complete like that. Another 2 more Gryphia for the collection. Looks like someone's had a really nice Pleuroceros there, or Androg, whatever it is. There's a few little ones in it. Right then, so we're going to start making his way back now. There's plenty of rocks around, so there's a good chance we've missed something, and we'll spot it on the way back, hopefully. That's quite cool. It's a crinoid stem in the bedrock. It's already starting to get worn away by the sea. But it's always interesting to see them. Quite pyritic examples. As most of you know, you shouldn't be digging in the bedrock, so that one will be left for the sea to erode away. No. Have a look. Almost at Boggle Hole now, so that's the hunt almost done. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. We've got 3 Gagatisserus ammonites and 2 dacks. Not too bad for such a spot like this where it's really hard to find stuff. Being a good fossil hunt, I've enjoyed it, especially with the rough waves. So I'll see you all on the next video.